Om Bhavatapa Pranashinne Ananda Ghanamurte Jnana Bhakti Pradayine Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Jai Ma, Sabko Jai Ma. I hope all of you are well, doing well. Okay, today's question is, by someone I really need to know your name, because you say your name is, on the what I read on YouTube, when you ask questions, is that your name is Fret Less, Smile More. Amazing name. So you're the one who's asked this question. Is there really a Gyan Ganj, Shangri-La, Chaitanya? Then, that just goes on. And then you are saying that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Thakur, Ramakrishna Paramhans, Ma Anandamayee, Ma Sharda, all are residents of Gyan Ganj. Please, no, it's not so. Once they left their mortal frames, they had no mortal frames, or at least leave Ma out of this, okay? Ma Anandamayee had no body. Shariri nahi tha. Sorry, I'm speaking in Hindi. She never had a body. We could see the body because that's what we wanted to see, so she was showing it to us. If we went and cross-checked with all the Mahatmas and Avdhuts, they said, you keep saying Ma, 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 and you see the body, but do you know she has no body? It's just a whole ball of light. So Ma, if you say mortal frame, yes, from our point of view, it was a mortal frame. But Ma never needed to go to any Shangri-La or Shambhala or Gyan Ganj. I'll come to that. I'm just finishing your question. And it says, it is Gyan Ganj is unapproachable by ordinary mortals, true. So you're saying share what you know. So I can share whatever little bit I know. So firstly, I have told you about Ma. Leave Ma out of this. I will narrate a little story later. Ma, when she is the creator, she has created this entire cosmos, you, me, the wind, the air, the Gyan Ganj also. Why would she go and reside over there? And she has not left anything. She's everywhere today also. She's here and now and she's everywhere. So it's just a mortal frame, what you call a frame, that disappeared and we could not see it anymore. But that does not mean that Ma is not here. Ma is everywhere. She doesn't need a home to reside. She doesn't need a place to reside. Now what is Gyan Ganj? Yes, it very much exists, okay? Our domain is very different from that domain. And that's why we are not able to contact them or see them. But tomorrow, if the people in Gyan Ganj, there are a lot of thousands of Paramhansis over there, just as we call Ramakrishna Paramhans, there are thousands of them. And there are thousands of teachers over there who are training brahmacharis and brahmacharinis over there. You see, so all this activity is going on constantly and it is invisible for us, okay? So tomorrow, if they decide that, okay, Nityanand needs to come to Gyan Ganj and visit us, okay, what would happen? Suddenly the entire Gyan Ganj can be outside my window and they will ask me to step in. And I step in and I go into that domain. It's that way. Amazing, isn't it? So it is basically a Siddha Bhumi, Siddha Bhumi, jahan pe people are getting enlightened and, there are a lot of trainees, they are in tapasya, they are in meditation, they are doing all these things over there. And there was this incident that I remember. It was narrated to me by one of our Swamijis who's no more. There was a time when when she was in her physical body, Gopi Baba, Gopinath Kaviraj, Mahamohopadhyay Gopinath Kaviraj, and he had his Gurudev who was Vishuddhanandji. So Gopi Baba had come for Ma's darshan and he came with a boy called Kedar. Okay, now Kedar and Gopi Baba come to Ma and they do pranam and all that, and then Kedar got very excited seeing Ma. So he says Ma, and he was from Gyan Ganj. And Gopi Baba had gone to Gyan Ganj because of Vishuddhanandji, who was from Gyan Ganj, his Gurudev. So his Gurudev had taken Baba to Gyan Ganj. So obviously Gopi Baba was had visited, he wasn't a resident, but he had visited Gyan Ganj. So he got Kedar from Gyan Ganj to meet Ma, for Ma's darshan. So Kedar comes to Ma and says, Ma, you are here, but why don't you come visit us in Gyan Ganj, because I'm from Gyan Ganj and we are constantly in meditation over there and all that. It would be wonderful if you came there. So Ma just looked at him and said, in Hindi, she said, तुम वहाँ चले जाओ, इस शरीर को पाओगे. She says, you go there, you'll find me there also. So he was stumped. I mean, he didn't know what was Ma saying, And the boy goes away. Next day, he comes running back to Ma and says, Ma, how did this happen? I went there and you are here and you were there also. You were sitting with all of us. So Ma just laughed. So where is it that Ma is not? Tell me that. It's your Ma. Now Kedar wanted Ma to be there. Ma was there. He could see Ma. So where is it that Ma is not? Like Ma herself has said, that ये शरीर को करवट बदलने की जगह नहीं है. I don't have space to even take a turn on the side. Take a sideway turn. I don't have. What does it mean? She's in every cell, every molecule, everything, every space, everything that you can think of. There's not a little gap anywhere where she's not. So where's the question of Ma residing in Gyan Ganj? No. And I would say, why Thakur and why Sharda Ma and why you've mentioned Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why would they go to Gyan Ganj? They're much, much beyond Gyan Ganj. Gyan Ganj is a Siddhabhumi. And it exists, yes, you said it is near Tibet and all that. Shangri-La is Gyan Ganj. Shambhala is Gyan Ganj. And if you sometimes, people have visited Arunachal in Tiruvanmalai, Raman Maharshi's ashram. Next to that, there's this huge mountain. And people, when they climb that mountain, they've had lots of different experiences. They've had darshan of Shivji also over there. They've had darshan of the Gyan Ganj also, So yes, Gyan Ganj can be created by the residents of the Gyan Ganj anytime, any moment. If they feel that fret less, smile more is eligible, they can create the Gyan Ganj in front of you and you enter. There are doors, windows, everything over there. But you can just walk through, like how you see in movies, there's no door. There's a door, but you can walk through. And if you're not invited, you may slam your head on the wall. If you have a look at the Gyan Ganj, supposing you are on some mountain of Arunachal or you're in Tibet or anything, and you have a glimpse of the Gyan Ganj and you run towards it to open the door, it will never open. You bang your head on the door, but it will not open because you're not still ready and they haven't invited you. So Gyan Ganj very much exists, and it's a Siddhabhumi where there are lots of trainees, brahmacharis, brahmacharinis, paramhansis, gurus, and you name it, and they're all there. So it is an invisible existence, where we can't see them, and their domain is very different from ours. So I hope I've answered your question. Jai Ma, please let me know what your name is. Thank you, Jai Ma. Om Bhavatapa Pranashinne Ananda Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayine Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Jai Ma.